Epilogue. A father twice over. I'm assuming this is in yeah. Oh, is he gonna repair it? Oh, that is cool.
You have always been.
Cyborg really
So
is the
many
heart
years
of
with
this
you,
movie.
I wasted so many wrongs.
This leads so well into his own movie. Jesus Christ, this doesn't just make this movie better, it makes Aquaman better.
Nanotechnology.
Nanotech!
That's your thing.
Shrinking. You know Ray Palmer?
That's my thing.
The now.
Wow.
Hall of Justice.
150 feet. God help us.
I don't remember if she was in the original scene.
Is you. Job.
Job.
It's in the door. Yeah, that's something people say, man.
He's so happy.
It's in the door!
No stopping you now.
Oh, Henry.
Now's your time, Victor. To rise.
Thank you, Liz.
Oh, he bought the bank.
Coming up for what you did.
That is a glorious shot.
You stand.
Yo, what?
Fight.
A bat tank? Now I'm off to react to your sequel, Diana. I'll see you soon.
Love.
Oh, Barry. He's so happy. I love that running. I can't believe I just said it. I love it. I really love this version of the Flash now. Oh, he's still got the black suit on. Oh, that Lex Luthor theme. Oh, it's Arkham. Oh my god, it's Arkham. Oh my god, this was supposed to be Ben Affleck's Batman movie. He said he wanted to do an Arkham Asylum movie. Was that what that was supposed to be? Or was that just a cool shot of Arkham Asylum? Because I know he wanted to do an Arkham Asylum movie. Either way, I'm happy.
His name is Bruce Wayne.
No League of Our Own? Really? What?
We do have something to celebrate.
Good boy.
That might be a problem. Cyborg!
How much for? We can't be out.
Mira! Look at the Flash suit! Deathstroke! So Arthur and Diana are dead. Okay.
I understand how you feel, Mira.
Barry!
Who have you ever loved?
A lot of people. More than you could know. Robin, his mom, his dad, Alfred.
Au contraire, my little fish stick. He knows exactly what it's like to lose someone he loves.
Oh, shut the hell up.
Be very careful with the next thing you say.
Oh, little bird.
Son.
Oh, you watch yourself.
The way that smelly old flounder is right. Now, how many dead eyes can me? You don't want to kill me.
Okay, he knows he's Bruce.
I'm your best friend.
It's the end of the world, who cares?
Besides, Lee, you don't have the cojones to die yourself.
Oh. A truth with the Joker.
To do is tear in half, and I'm happy to discuss with you in any way like why you sent a boy wonder.
Robin?
A man's job. And make no mistake, I will fucking kill you. And I do it slow. I'm gonna honor that promise.
What? Oh my god, he is terrified. The Joker? Really? He knows Bruce will kill him. He can't toy with Bruce anymore. What? I don't even know what to think right now. I can't tell if he was being serious or not, guys. I really can't.
Where are we holding on?
He's found us.
Oh, no. Soup? Hey, let's just talk about this. Barry, you can go back in time, can't you? This ought to be interesting. Oh, he's wearing the red and blue. Oh, he's dreaming again. That was a scene? Oh my god, that was a scene. I can't believe that just happened. How can you talk to Clark after that? I really hope he's not gonna pull the... Never mind. That's not Superman!
Can I help you? I'm sure you know Darkseid is not finished with Earth. The anti-life equation is here somewhere. And we have to find it before he does. There's a war coming. And I'm here to help.
We got the 7th member! We got the 7th
Who are
member!
you again?
My name's Sean Jones of the Last Son of Mars.
You've taken many forms. Your mother and father would be proud. Hope so.
They would be Bruce.
Oh, and some have called me the Martian Manhunter.
Yes! Jesus Christ! You can't do this to me! Why would you cut this? Why would you cut this? God, for Autumn. Oh, that was his daughter, wasn't it? Oh, that was his daughter, wasn't it? It is so rare for me to hype something up and for that thing to meet that, not even meet the hype, but exceed it. This movie, Zack Snyder's full vision of the Justice League, as hard as we all fought to get this movie out, as like all the crap that people like Ray Fisher went through to get this movie out, and not even to get this movie out, just filming it and reshoots and all that BS that Warner Brothers put these actors through. This movie, to me, it was a masterpiece. It's a 10 out of 10, A+. I don't have one complaint about it, except, ironically enough, I wish it was longer. I wish we had more. I want to see the other movies. I want to see where this was going to lead. I want to see the sequels. I want to see more of these characters. And I'm really disappointed WB didn't go the route that this movie would have led. There are so many scenes, like Cyborg's entire story, that was just cut. How can you do that? Not just because the scenes were good or they're cool. That was like a main source of emotion for this movie. Cyborg, without a doubt, was the heart of this movie. Him and Barry both. Barry at the end running and smiling because his dad is proud of him. He's like shouting to all the inmates, "My son has the foot in the door." Like, that was such an emotional scene. And Victor having to watch his dad die. I just to save the world and inspire him and rebuilding the recorders so he could listen to what his dad was saying. A father twice over. Those were all beautiful scenes. I'm really disappointed they were cut. I'm a DC guy. If you guys have been subscribed to my channel, you know this. I am just in awe with this movie. I cannot thank Zack Snyder enough. I have loved Batman vs. Superman, Man of Steel, all of Zack Snyder's DC movies, and this was truly a masterpiece. I love Superman. Superman is one of my favorite heroes, in my opinion. He resembles everything a hero should, but he also has this dark side, no pun intended, that is really fun but dangerous to explore. Superman is a very complex character, contrary to what a lot of people believe. He's just, superhero posing, cliche hero, and that's not who he is. But we already discussed this. He's a very emotionally captivating character in many ways. You take Lois from him, Martha Kent from his dad from him, his team from him, you get evil Superman. And at the end of the day, can you blame him? Superman goes through all this crap, and his entire life he's gone through crap, and fought criminals, and he's fought the justice system, and the military works against him every single day, because they don't know if they can trust him, and the world continually takes stuff away from him when he's just trying to be a good person. So can you blame him when he does what he does at the end of Justice League? This Justice League. Am I saying he should do this? No. Do I'm saying he deserves to do this? Maybe not, but I can understand why he'd feel that way. Without even, some, mind control. This guy's just messed up emotionally. He's human. That's why in Batman vs. Superman, when he's saying, save Martha, and Bruce is going, why did you save that name? I don't know if I'm the only one who loves that scene and finds it so emotionally captivating. That was the moment Bruce realized he's a human being. Maybe not, in terms of a race, but he himself has that human characteristic to him. He has a mom, and he loves his mom. He just wants his mom. I don't know why that's a cringy scene. Bruce watched his mom die in front of him, and someone else is begging for help to save his mom. And you think that's cringy? I mean, I can understand maybe you wish it would be played out a certain way, but to me, that makes me tear up every single time I can think that, if my mom were to die and someone was begging for their life, can you help me save my mom? And your mom had the same name as the mom you lost? That wouldn't trigger any PTSD or you to act irrationally? That was a beautiful scene, and you can't tell me otherwise. And I know many of you might disagree, and that's fine. And, I can understand your point of view. I'm just saying, for me personally, that is one of the most beautiful comic book scenes I've ever seen. It means a lot to me, and I understand what Zack Snyder was trying to convey there. And maybe you view it differently, and that's fine. You have a right to your own opinion, and I'm not discrediting how you feel about that scene. And I can understand how you might feel it to be cringy or meme-worthy. And it did make for a good meme, but underneath the surface of that meme, it does have a really emotional strong point. And I bring this up because Justice League has that with Cyborg, and has that with The Flash, and has that with Batman. Zack Snyder, to me, understands these characters. That scene in the beginning with Wonder Woman talking to the girl, that is the most Wonder Woman thing I have ever seen. And then Batman telling Alfred, this time I'm acting on faith, because his entire career as Batman, his entire life as Batman has acted on logic and statistic and numbers and details, and for once the world's coming to an end, he's trying to bring someone back to life because that's the only option, and that's not a very logical thing to do. He's acting off faith, he's acting on hope, and that's a very Batman, that's a Bruce Wayne thing to do. People have to understand there's Bruce Wayne and there's Batman. But sometimes you gotta bring them together, and I think that's what this movie was. It was a combination of Bruce Wayne and Batman, and it's really hard because these characters are very different. Bruce Wayne is not Batman. Batman is not Bruce Wayne. Just like Clark Kent is not Superman. They're an alias. Yes, he is that person, but in many ways, these are separate people. And that's fine. That's what makes these characters so great. Barry Allen as the Flash. Very different people. The Flash is a hero. He's coming to save. He has to deal with the Speed Force and all that. Barry has Iris. He has the CCPD. They have two separate lives is what I'm trying to say. I'm not talking, aliases are much more important than just a secret identity. And I understand that. And I appreciate that. Look at Peter Parker and Spider-Man. Peter Parker's a kid. He's trying to enjoy high school. He's trying to, get a girlfriend. Spider-Man's saving the day. An alias. And I think that this movie conveys that with Cyborg and The Flash and Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman. This movie conveyed that so well from an emotional standpoint, from a character standpoint. And let's talk about the story. I know my review is all over the place, but I just finished it and I'm so excited to talk about it. The story itself, absolutely phenomenal. Was it the same story as what we got in 2017? Yeah. But the context and the extra scenes that were in there, the motivations that Steppenwolf had, the motivation for bringing Superman back other than, he's strong, we need Superman. This movie made it make sense. And I appreciated that. And the nightmare stuff, the nightmare stuff. So it wasn't so much a future scene, it was more like I don't know what's going on with Bruce. The fact that he's just dreaming this randomly is kind of scary. There's more to this going on because Darkseid's still coming. This future can still happen. But when? And how? That's what I want these extra movies to explore. And we also set up a Batman movie that's never going to happen because Ben Affleck has stepped down. And Henry Cavill is stepping down. Ray Fisher has stepped down. All we have is Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and The Flash. And I guess Martian Manhunter now, so yes. Overall, guys, I know I'm skipping a lot to talk about. I'm still taking it in myself. This was just such a beautiful movie. It's 4 hours. It's a lot to think about in one sitting. And I'll probably make another video, another live stream with you guys that we can all talk about it. But that's my abridged review, I guess. It's a 10 out of 10. It's probably my favorite comic book movie. It's probably right up there with Infinity War. It's probably the same level as Infinity War. I love Infinity War and I love this movie equally, but for very different reasons. For Marvel, you know, they all had their individual movies. And those individual movies led up to the Avengers. And that's what made the Avengers so exciting. But DC's trying to do something different. This team is coming together out of necessity. And to me, that's a really fun thing to do. These are all characters that have their own stories. And you throw them in. You're like, oh, what's going on with him? What's going on with him? I want to see more of this. I want to see more of this. And then you branch out. You start together, you branch out, and you come back together stronger because you've explored their stories. You have a more emotional connection with them. And I think that's really cool. I think that's a really fun way to do it, just as fun and as exciting as Marvel's doing it. The problem is, what WB did in the 2017 version was not a good idea. That did not set up, it was a mess. But here, you see little bits of threads and whatnot. You see the Flash setting up a little bit of Flash movie with his dad, with CCPD having a job. You have Iris, you have Cyborg, who's now flying with, flying around, accepting himself. Who's listening to his dad and is proud to call him his dad. You have Ryan Choi being set up. You have Martian Manhunter being set up. You have Batman being set up in his movie. So there's a lot going on here, and I'm really excited. And I'm not excited. I'm more disappointed. It's not going to continue. But I think that's enough for my review. I think I've talked enough. Thank you guys for if you're still watching. I really do appreciate it. But long story short, this was a beautiful movie, and I cannot be more grateful that Zack Snyder gave up his paycheck so we could see his full vision. By the way, Zack loved the aspect ratio, would not mind if that stuck around for a bit. I did like that aspect ratio. I completely forgot about the black bars. Like, I was just focused on the movie, and I liked it. I don't like the really thin... I prefer this aspect ratio over the one we're getting in movies, like, non-IMAX movies and stuff. That's me personally. Yeah, just this movie. Guys, my full reactions will be up in bits and pieces on Patreon. Thank you so much for your patience as I've been working to upload these. It's a lot of work. Computer's been really slow lately. But, yeah, guys, if you like this, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Let me know what your favorite part of the Justice League was down in the comments below. And let's see some hashtag Restore the Snyderverse down there. I really want this to be a thing. Thank you all to my Patreon supporters. I really do appreciate your support. Their names are down in my description. Jerry Whitehurst, Canadagraphs, and George Chico. I really do appreciate you guys. And with all that being said, I will be reacting to Wonder Woman 1984 next, followed by Shazam. So, I guess, guys, I will see you all in my Wonder Woman 1984 reaction.